Okay, so it took some figuring out, uh, but I think I've at least going through two, three tutorial videos on YouTube and also finding out few more blogs and content which can basically guide in this situation. I seem to have figured out few things, and at least I reached that stage wherein training is supposed to run, but it is not running. So yeah, there are still challenges, but this is how it is now structured. So yeah, still not running it on the local system, running it in Colab, and within Colab, running it from my Google Drive. So this drive of mine is actually this account of mine itself is one of the old official accounts which I had for something that I used to do earlier. So I can't really get into the drive and all, but I'll go till here. So what I've done is I've obviously followed her tutorial. So things can be slightly confusing with regards to how the structure of the directory and all has to be there. But once you understand that, it is pretty straightforward, and she's definitely done a great job of uh, guiding through this. So I followed her tutorial, and this is what I've done. Mm, this is the darknet directory. This is that Jupyter notebook that I'm running here. And then these two files got created here by mistake. They actually shouldn't get created here. So this process.py, I think I did something wrong here. So this is the code for the process.py right now. And these are some comments which I'll come to this why I'm doing this. Uh, and these are two other files that I ended up creating. So there'll be some strange errors which come up later on. The config file is not being read. Yeah, and things to that effect. So there's certain changes that I've done. I also did some really random things. I know I shouldn't be doing all this, but because things weren't working, so I tried out chmod and all in this particular manner. I know I shouldn't be doing that. So within darknet, there's a data directory, and within that own data directory I've created. So this is basically uh, what is being called over here the pipeford. Yeah, so that is my own data directory that I call it own data directory for whatever reasons. And I don't know, maybe it is just me, but I thought there was this colon over here. I don't know why. So I just commented that out. Seems to be running okay. So split percentages because I think just about very few images. So it's gone and created one uh, for test, and I think nine of them or eight of them for train. So uh, the current directory needs to be basically the directory where you've put all your images together. So it will go ahead and pick up from there, and it will create these two files. Right, so one will be train.txt, other will be test.txt. And this is the process.py. So once this is run, uh, this is what I had. So then I think I got them in the wrong directory. Then I moved them here. So I manually moved them here within the data there. So this is where they're supposed to be, and things seem to run fine over here. And this is at the same level where you're supposed to have your dot data and dot names. So in place of opening them here, the dot data and dot names is basically this. So within that data, you're supposed to have your train.txt and test.txt. Within that, you're supposed to have your own data, sorry, dot names file. You can name this directory whatever. So I named this own data there. Uh, Lady who's doing the tutorial, she's naming it Pyford. There are other people who are naming it all images something. Yeah, so that doesn't necessarily matter. But what this is it's got everything. So your entire train and test uh, data put together, you have it here, right? And I think I can do this. So this is my planes and this is my not planes. So yeah, these are all the professors from the Caltech. Uh, so while I was just labeling, I thought maybe I'll use the faces later on for face recognition something. So I just picked this up. So yeah, but then I got tired of that manual labeling. So these are all the files that I have. I don't have anything else besides this right now over here. Uh, and this is the original labels. Yeah, so if you look into this, so this is what it looks like. And then this train.txt and test.txt, like I said, they got created in the wrong place, but I copied them over here. And because I don't have them downloaded, so I'll just kind of I don't want to open them here. I don't know. Maybe they get corrupted or something. I don't know. So these are those files, which is the 90% of the count of those files, which has gone to train, and just 1%, sorry, 10% has gone to test. So once all of this is done, I'll run this again. So I'll reconnect. So while you reconnect, mm, why can't I? But I'm not connected to anything else, right? Why is it saying can't connect to? Okay, let's say connect without GPU, and then later on I'll try and check what is uh, the issue here. So don't have to git clone this. This is already done. Don't have to mount my drive. No, maybe I'll have to mount my drive. Yeah, so drive mounting will happen and connect to Google Drive. Okay, allow, and that's it. So while people are doing a symlink and all that, I just found that it's okay if you don't do a symlink. Then also it's okay because you should be aware as to what is your path and things to that effect. So that's what I've kept it like this. So the content directory will show you your drive. I will not open it here. I will halt the video for a second. Okay, so I tried to slide down, but you can still see some of my personal drive content. So I think back in 2017, I was creating a chatbot. Then there's something else for KNN. So whatever. So within my drive, this is what I've created. So this is the path. So content drive, my drive, Rohit root for YOLO, and so within this we have darknet. So what we need to make sure is that because we've reconnected, so does it show the weights? Yeah, it shows the weights over here, and rest of it, I think we need not really check. So this process.py is what I've uploaded here. But again, I think this got uploaded in the wrong directory. I think most people are doing it within the darknet. This is outside the darknet, so this is in the root directory over here. But I did not actually want to put anything within the darknet directory, so that's what I've done. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, and this CMake is already most of this content is already changed, but that's okay. So I'm just running it just to this is just a formality. And this, so how come it is showing me the CUDA version? Because right now he said not connecting to uh, the GPU. So he's not connected to the GPU. Then why is it even bothering to show me the CUDA version? Yeah, okay. So CUDA gets detected, but even though you are not connected to the GPU, so that is okay. So I'll close this for now. Uh, what happened? Okay. Then the make is already done. The make will give you that exe file is what I'm presuming. So within this darknet which is here, right? So this is 6.53 MB exe file. This needs to be figured out because if I think this is the one. Yeah, 6.5 MB. Because if you don't realize this, then you could end up running into confusion later on, right? So yeah, the weight's already here. I don't want to do this. This is those two custom methods which came from the other tutorial. And okay, so while you run this, it will run on CPU. Yeah, or that chmod happens, I think, down there. We can come back to this. So this is running in almost in a loop. It shouldn't be, the chmod could have been done up there, but okay. So I don't know what this really does, but he doesn't seem to. After he's done this, he should just stop the execution, but I don't know. That doesn't seem to happen. So now will this run? So now it is saying darknet is a directory. Mm, so okay. So let's try this. Okay, yeah, now it is okay. So while it's running that exe, it is saying that haven't detected your GPU. Okay, so let me try. Why is it saying it can't? Where is that settings? It is saying I have GPU over here, but so I don't know. Maybe I've run out of the quota for the day or something like that. So the last I saw it, it was showing that 1.6 GB I've used of GPU. So maybe that is what has happened. So obviously now I need to check this and come back. So it won't let me connect to a GPU right now. I think I've exhausted my quota for the day or something like that. So yeah. So this I again because the process.py I put it over there by mistake, but still it runs. So it runs and it creates those text files and everything, and then this command also runs. But this command did give me some issues over here, and I kind of put them down here. So firstly, it did not detect the dot data file. So own input, own data directory. Own data directory and then dot data, it did not detect this. So when I ran this command, so okay, doesn't matter. I fixed that by I fixed that again by some chmod or something that I did. So that started working. Then it started giving issues with YOLOv4 custom.cfg. Again, I kind of googled around for a bit to try and see as to what is the issue. I changed the name, I put underscore over there and all that. Nothing worked. Then I just went and picked up another file, which was, I think, if I'm not wrong, mm, within this. So I actually did not delete that content of the configuration folder. I just called it conf underscore original and data underscore original. And I created these two directories on my own. So yeah, so then I just went and picked up one of these. So YOLO3 walk.cfg or something. Then it just gave me an error saying that this is supposed to have 20 classes and you just declared two classes and all that. And so obviously it is detecting this file. Why it is not detecting the one which I have here, I'm not sure. So, just by changing the underscore or having a hyphen over there, it should still work. It's not working, and that is where it is stuck right now. So, yeah, I think that's about it for now.